Welcome to part 2 already on my DVD and game update already. Well, you guessed it, because most of the time I play video games, watch movies at the same time, you know. I always do a lot of things around here, you know. One day, to tell you the truth, because I already beat all of the PlayStation 1 games and all of the PlayStation 2 games in the earlier past before, you know. Now I'm going to beat all the PlayStation 3 games from the earlier past now instead, because I'm doing this right now instead. I'm going to get started about this because I've been going out lately, you know. Well, there's nothing else to do because the life is boring instead, you know. Why I do make videos on YouTube already? Well, I'm going to keep growing on videos on YouTube already. What I do in life instead, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, you know. Sometimes life sucks in this world. Well, enough of that already, because I have to do my DVD already. Well, for the starters, for the first time ever, I have never seen of the Deceased 2 already, because it's called part 2 already. Well, to tell you the truth, I seen the part 1 already of the Deceased already, you know. The first one was about five girls already of this camp out instead, you know. Basically, just like what happened to these girls. Well, you saw the movie, they all got killed already, you know. And the only thing to escape is just one instead. And also that Asian girl, well, she died of the rest of them instead, you know. I don't know what happened to this one, because I haven't seen this already. Because, why they named it part 2 already, you know. Well, I can't wait for seeing this one, because I'm definitely seeing part 2. When the storyline is already, like, it's not finished already, make a part 2 about it instead. Or sometimes part 3. Well, that's a phone call already, because the other person got it already. Slackers. Alright. Well, for the first time ever on the first season of Family Matters on DVD already. Well, this is just like amazing. I love this episode, how Steve Urkel is a comedian, you know. He's being sarcastic instead, you know. For the first time ever, Urkel, you just made my life a living, happy guy instead, you know. Well, I've been loving his episodes of Family Matters instead. Why they won't make it on DVD instead? The Angry Tunnelers was worried about it, you know. I just miss all those episodes when he does all his pranks, inventions and stuff, whatever, you know. Well, I got that for the first time ever. I'm finally happy. Well, my third DVD is called the Batman series from the earlier 90s. This is the first volume already, for the first time on DVD already. You ever seen the episodes in the cartoon before on Fox Kids, you know? This is just like the series when it was starting to continue. How the series, like all the Batman's villains instead come out, and all the episodes. Well, this includes about, let's say about 18 episodes. Well, amazing, isn't it? 18 episodes into one already. On the episodes, you know. I wish they should make Futurama season's 5th already, you know. You ever seen that one on Comedy Central? Well, they're still making new ones from Futurama instead. I got Futurama all the part 1, 2, 3, and 4 instead. All the seasons. Well, this is the starter. This is just like a comedy of the police academies. Part 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, you seen the police academies. They do all those funny things like that. It's kind of funny, action instead, and sexy too. Well, I seen all the Police Academy. You ever seen that guy who does those funny sound effects? He's kind of funny. I don't know how he does it. And also, this is the This is another one called Police Academy 5, 6, and they couldn't name this one because it's called Police Academy Mission on Moscow. What the hell? They didn't name this one. They couldn't number this one between. What happened to Police Academy 7 instead? Why they named it Police Academy Mission in Moscow? They forgot to number that one instead. Man, every time when people don't write anything numbers, they get confused. What number is this one instead? We don't know. Well, we know this is just part 7 already, you know. Well, anyway, and also there's another one in the end called Legal Weapon 1. This is just stupid, you know. They made that movie stupid from Legal Weapon already, between the Michael Douglas smoking thing or anything. Man, whatever. Well, this is just my 5th one called SICK. Well, this is like a killer clown already, called Sick or anything. This is just way stupid instead, you know. This movie is just like about a bunch of guys just getting ready to camp out or anything, working in the business or anything, getting eaten alive. You know what the clown eats? Human flesh or anything. Well, I didn't tell you that. Well, for the first time ever, I already bought that one from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids for the first time on DVD. Now it comes from the second one from twice videos already called Honey Shrunk Ourselves instead, and Honey, I Blew Up a Baby instead. You ever seen these movies before? I did. Well, this one, Honey, I Shrunk Ourselves, because this one is the adults get shrunk for the first time. It's their turn already. Remember how they shrunk their kids? Now it's their adults get shrunk instead. It's their parents' turn. Well, and you ever seen a giant baby before? Well, you guessed it. Well, finally, it's right here on DVD called Kick-Ass or anything. Well, I can't believe it's right here on DVD for the first time ever. Well, it tells you behind the scenes in the comic books or anything. I've been telling you about comic books of Kick-Ass instead, you know. Why they should make this one a part 2 already on Kick-Ass or anything? Well, let me believe, because this girl right here is awesome, you know, from Hit Girl. Well, you won't believe her instead, you know. She's gonna be incredibly hot instead. Well, I don't care. Well, I got a silly DVD called The Runaways. It's between Nicole and Fanny and also that girl from Twilight instead. Well, they're back already because they made a different video about the Cherry Bomb. They call themselves The Runaways, about a band Girl Rock instead. I don't care about that. Well, for the first time ever, Batman Beyond Seasons 1 already on DVD. Well, this is kind of believe about Batman on the future already, how Bruce Wayne's older now. Well, this is just like, it's amazing how this series of Batman was continuing on Batman Beyond. Well, the Gotham City is the future now, you know? How technology is advanced, or anything, whatever, you know? And finally, my last DVD update is called Child's Play for the first time on DVD. Well, you guessed it, you know? This is just the way beginning how Chucky was born, about a guy who was possessed by a human, how he gets transformed himself into a doll. Well, I couldn't believe my eyes. It's the 20th birthday year ever, you know? 20 year already. They're celebrating this one. Well, that's it for all my DVDs already. Well, I guess like I'm about to do something on YouTube already. Well, I'm about to do something, playing video games or playing Fallout 3. Well, you guessed it. Check for my updates or anything about to come very soon on YouTube. Well, I have to go. See you next time. Enjoy then.